Okay, May 31st, 1790, George Washington signs the first U.S. patent. It was awarded to Samuel Hopkins. He was an inventor and created a new process and some apparatus to create potash. Interestingly, Samuel Hopkins was also the first person to receive a patent from the Canadian Patent Office. Now, in the U.S., there actually hadn't been a patent office created. George Washington had signed the law the previous month that kind of created a patent process. But in that time, there was just a committee that was the Secretary of State, the Attorney General, the Secretary of War, which today is Secretary of Defense, would review all patent applications and then recommend approval or not. And so this very first patent was signed by George Washington, Edmund Randolph, the Attorney General, and Thomas Jefferson, who was Secretary of State. So that took place today in 1790. Interestingly, only one U.S. president has had a patent awarded to them. We had two presidents that were engineers, so you might think it would be Herbert Hoover, who was one of the world's foremost mining engineers, no patents. Or Jimmy Carter, who was a nuclear engineer in the Navy against subs, again, no patents. So the only patent ever issued to a U.S. president was issued to this guy, Abraham Lincoln. Received a patent for a device to help lift ships up over shoals when the rivers got too low. So you could lift them up. It inflated, you lift them up over, and once you were past, then you deflated it to get past the shoals. So that's what I have for today. In 1790, George Washington signs the first U.S. patent. I will see you tomorrow.